Ciao a tutti ragazzi e bentornati nuovamente sul canale RaistlinGamer. Continuiamo con Persona 3 Portable per PC. Bene, allora, nell'episodio precedente, come abbiamo visto, abbiamo sconfitto un'altra luna, e un'altra luna maggiore, e adesso siamo arrivati all'ultima delle 12 lune, e quindi i 12 boss del Tartaro, no del Tartaro, dei 12 boss che ci sono. E niente, quindi scopriremo se effettivamente il Tartaro l'abbiamo finito del tutto, abbiamo sconfitto le ombre oppure c'è ancora qualcosa che non quadra. Secondo me ci saranno un sacco di novità. Cominciamo subito questa nuova puntata di Persona 3 Portable per PC. Buona visione! Allora, eccoci qua. Non so se c'è qualcuno da salvare. Sì, sono al corrente che la luna sta diventando piena. Pappero. Bene, lasciamo qui, torniamo e domani sarà la luna piena. Dicono che è la battaglia finale. Beh, staremo a vedere. Sta al comando del dormitorio. Fuka ha evocato Giunone e sta cercando la posizione dell'ombra.
I found it. It's currently at the south end of the Moonlight Bridge, the 12th and final shadow.
This is it.
And as we expected, there are two Persona users nearby.
Strega, they know this is their last chance. Even though we were expecting this, we should still be careful.
Those bastards.
Saves us the trouble of looking for him.
You've all done a fine job up to this point. This will be our last operation. Let's all come.
Right.
Sure thing. Of course.
Ok, sorride voi. Va bene. Quindi questa dovrebbe essere l'ultima battaglia, secondo loro. Allora, prendiamo sempre lui, ormai prendiamo lei e prendiamo lei. Anche se però ragazzi io non ho l'arma finale. Bene ragazzi, andiamo, vediamo che succede. La battaglia finale è giunta, ma prima devi affrontare due potenti avversari. Moonlight Bridge, lato sud. Wow, tutto pieno di sangue ragazzi, fantastico. Takai e Jin, i due membri degli Strega rimasti, ti stanno aspettando.
You know the significance of today, do you not?
So?
You claim you hunt the shadows to prevent the disaster they bring. Yet countless lives are lost each day without their intervention. The power we wield is not itself evil. You cannot deny that. So, why don't you just admit it? You do not wish to eliminate the dark hour. You are merely deceiving yourselves. Look within yourselves, and you shall see. You are indeed foolish children. Erasing the dark hour is the same as erasing yourselves. Is even that beyond your comprehension? As I believed, our goals are irreconcilable. Jin.
Forget these maggots.
Eccolo, Jin Kazama.
Fate shall decide who will prevail. Come.
Quindi stiamo combattendo contro loro? No, fantastico. E quanto sono forti sti due?
These two are serious. Fight hard.
Allora, mettiamo un po' di alterazioni. Certo che non so proprio il massimo della vita, però... Allora, direi di... Non penso che dia panico, però ci concentriamo.
Now you shall be dead. Silence is foolishness.
Figo. È ovvio che debole. Ti pareva? Ah, lo sta qua per tutti.
There's no cure for...
Ok. Abbiamo fatto un cacchio.
I've regained my honor.
Allora, vediamo se invece gli attacchi fisici le fanno male. Si fanno più male gli attacchi fisici.
Playtime's over, kids.
Certo, lei è di ghiaccio. Attacchi di fuoco, quindi in teoria a lui il ghiaccio gli dovrebbe far male. Arriviate. Brava. Beh, a lui ha fatto malissimo. Zio Dai da qua. Ah, mo qualcuno ce l'ammazza. Sperando che ci abbiamo l'Omincus, l'Homunculus, come si chiama?
It appears you have more than just luck on yours.
Bento. Chi è debole a Bento? No, nessuno.
Shit! These guys are tougher than I thought.
Hai visto? Attacco di fuoco. Ah, vabbè, 44 gatti in fila per 3. Lui sta quasi per morire.
Nice one! The enemy's off balance now!
Hang in.
Proceeding!
Son of a bitch!
Già, uno è morto. Via, ciao.
I never imagined that your power would rival ours. Astonishing. Perhaps I misjudged your strength.
Agisse nei guai, ma sì, cioè alla fine mi conviene dargli e spadate.
Agnes has taken heavy damage.
Chi è? Vai. E mo' attacco super. Ciao. Gli strega ragazzi sono morti. Qua Jesus Christ ha fatto una brutta fine. Oh wow, 14.000. Signore dei pugni. Figo.
Damn it! Is their power that different than ours?
Different.
For us, it's not that simple. It has to be forced out. Didn't your pal tell you?
So it was you who was giving Shinji those pills.
You guys don't have the slightest clue what will happen if the dark hour disappears, do you? It won't matter for normal people, since they don't remember anything anyway. But for us...
Huh?
That's enough. Now then. Ordinarily we'd withdraw, but not tonight. This body, as ephemeral as it is worthless without my power. Therefore, only one choice remains. I shall prove my existence here and now.
Takaya!
Si è sparato.
What are you doing?
Don't be so reckless!
No.
Jin?
Sorry, but those are your words, not mine. You win. Looks like you'll get your wish. Go do what you came for.
Wait! Don't tell me you're gonna jump!
I'd rather die than surrender to you. Take a good look. This is how we live.
Minchia. Sì. Non penso che sono morto.
They jumped.
What the hell were they thinking?
They chose their own fate. Don't let it faze you.
The operation has only begun. Our true adversary is waiting.
E chi è il vero avversario? Ah, quindi fino adesso hanno fatto solo finta. Ah, all'ombra. Bene, e allora che devo fare? Andiamo, vediamo com'è st'ombra. Wow! La faccia del Kaiser è appesa.
This is it. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Just
Wow! E quanti so? 45?
I think that floating thing is your main target, but it's out of your attack range. Give me a minute. I'll see what I can find out.
Ok, una se la siamo giocata. Ok, quindi quello fa cascare. Vabbè, si era capito insomma. E tu. Ah, vanno a ammazzare tutte e tre insieme, allora, sennò qua stiamo freschi.
It's summoned another shadow.
Sì. Ho capito.
For some reason, those statues feel similar to that floating they must be related some.
La sapevamo.
Please, be careful.
Allora, ho fatto il Ciao, quindi... Ah no, ho fatto tutto. Vediamo questo. Dai, Dai. Dai. Mo dovrebbe cascare lui.
It's within reach. Attack!
How disgraceful. Out of my way! The enemy's down. Let's
Dai.
finish. You'll fall by my hand.
Madonna, non abbiamo fatto niente, ragazzi.
Proceeding! I summon thee! Fire!
Come farà altre vocazioni? No. Madonna.
Argus is in trouble! Argus has taken heavy damage.
Hang in there.
Spread shot!
Mano del dio. Fa male. Abbastanza. E vai.
Hang in there.
Spread shot!
Evocazione. Ah, 3. Madonne qua. Ah, così ti torna su. Certo.
You can't attack it when it's hovering.
Una sa sempre scorbata.
Obey my command! Persona!
Sì. Come debole, sì, mamma mia che palle questo.
I've regained my honor.
Mitsuru-senpai is dizzy. Persona! The enemy!
How disgraceful.
Due sono morte, ne manca una. Tutturù. Brava. Mo ricasca e possiamo fargli un attacco. Dai. Mazionga, fa male Mazionga. Adesso non mi ricordo se fa male. No. Ecco qua, su di lei. Vabbè. Ah, tia, questa ammazza qualcuno. Madre santa. Non mi ricordo qual è quello per curare. Ah, nell, sì, che cura tutti. Ok, dai, cura tutti nel modo di dire. Lei fa attaccare. Soltanto alleato, uno solo. THC qua, come si chiama sto coso?
The enemy is weak. Keep it up. Fire!
Madre Dio. Dai ragazzi, è quasi morto.
Be careful.
Vabbè. Meglio. Vabbè.
Someone help Mitsuru
Come prima.
Senpai!
Guarda là, 22. Allora, media. Non mi ricordo mai qual è. Maranci, media. Questo è media. Non c'ho quello per curare potente per tutti quanti. C'ho solo questo per curare.
Providing support!
Evocazione. Che cacchio evoca? E 3 danni? No, sta pippa. In realtà potremmo concentrarci anche su di lui. Dai che è morto. Manca pochissimo. Dai che è morto. Andiamo. Massa, 14.000. Buono. Solo da livello che ho passato, che cagata. Beh, abbiamo sconfitto l'ombra.
Is it over?
Operation completed. Or should I say, mission complete.
Yes, it's finally over.
Non penso che sia finita, ragazzi, perché
I
siamo
believe
soltanto
a
a ottobre.
celebration is in order.
No, novembre.
What will be our victory cheer?
Il pippurra.
1, 2, 3. Hip hip hooray.
Non mi sembra che
Hip
sono
hip
molto
hooray.
contenti.
Hip hip hooray.
Il
So,
pippurrei.
Senpai, you're gonna throw us a party tomorrow, right?
You don't waste any time, do you? Well, I suppose I could arrange for it.
Ooh, in that case, how about sushi?
Sushi, huh? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I've got dibs on the halibut and sea urchin.
Oh, then I call the fatty tuna. We're divvying it up already? In that case, save me the salmon roe.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that.
I reserve the shrimp, squid, scallops, and sea eel.
Hey, that's not fair. You don't even eat.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves, fighting over sushi. Senpai,
Giusto.
please order tamago for me. They say you can tell a chef's skill by how he prepares eggs.
How old are you again?
Okay, I'll have the very best delivered tomorrow.
For real? Oh man, it's great to be alive.
Don't get too excited, Junpei. You're getting the leftovers.
Troppo semplice, ragazzi.
Oh, but it was my idea in the first place.
Non mi sembra che si sia riputo il sangue qualcosa.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to the dark hour.
Siete
Even though
sicuri?
it seemed like a curse. For some reason, I'm reluctant to let it go.
Yeah.
We really did it.
Yes. We saved the world. Even if no one...
Yeah.
Good morning. This is the first time we've talked. Nice weather, isn't it? For both of us, all the fragments of my memory. They finally come. I now know my role clear. The time has come. As difficult as it may be, I am afraid. I want you to know. For me, but miracles don't last for... If only they did. Maybe you're right. Even if there was such a thing as eternity, it would be the same as if it... I shall treasure our conversation, even if today is the end. Remember that. It was fun while it... Farewell.
Whoa.
Oh, the slices are
Man, I'm starving.
Hey, where are Aiga-san and Akutsuki-san?
He took her to the lab for a tune-up or something. He said they'd join us later.
The chairman just can't stay away from the...
That must be my father. We've been waiting.
So, it's over.
Yes.
Who can't you tell? That's Mitsuru.
Congratulations, everyone. You've done well. Though you will never receive the recognition you deserve.
Thank you.
To you, I owe for lending us your power until the...
Oh, it's...
The 12 shadows that were the cause of all our troubles have been... You needn't bear this burden any longer. The specialized extracurricular execution squad will be dissolved.
Dissolved?
I see.
No longer must you put your lives. Tomorrow, you can triumphantly return to a norm... Is something the matter?
Oh, it's...
All right, everyone. Your feast awaits you. There's no need to hold back. Eat it.
Sweet! I've been... Now listen up! Well, now that we're all stuffed...
Huh?
Actually, I tried to take one last night, but I forgot it wouldn't work during the dark hour.
You mean you brought a camera with...
Well, it was our last battle after... Excuse me, mister. Would you mind taking our picture?
I feel like sick, but I have to admit...
Oh, wait. Kutsuki-san and Igus aren't here. I guess we'll have to take another one later. All right. Come on, squeeze tight. Everyone come...
Does that...
No, not you.
Jeez, let's not keep this poor guy waiting all day. Hey, we're good to go.
Time to strike a...
hey, get your hand out of my...
Is it just me, or did this not get my good... we're gonna take another one once Igus and Akutsuki-san come back, all right?
Yes, yeah. I can get used to a worry-free life like this.
How about you, Koro-chan? Are you glad to get...
Hey, how come nobody's eating? Don't tell...
Are you kidding? Ugh, I couldn't...
How about you, senpai?
I'm good for...
All right. Wanna try some, Koromaru?
Don't give the dog raw fish. You'll make him sick.
I wonder what's taking those two so long. It's almost... The hell?
The guys in suits. They've transmogrified.
I thought we ended the dark hour. Senpai, what's going...
I don't know.
Apparently, I was right to have my doubts.
Yeah, something didn't feel right.
No way.
E quindi? Hai visto tutta la missione. A me il
Hey,
sushi, non so che
do you
fine ha
hear
fatto.
that? It sounds like a bell, but where's it coming from?
Where's Ikutsuki?
Appunto.
Well, why is he late? He's got Igus with him, doesn't he?
Mitsuru,
Everyone, prepare for battle. We're heading for Tartarus.
To do what?
I don't know, but that's where the sound is coming from. We have to find out what's going.
Ecco ragazzi, è successo qualcosa. Sapevo io. Loro sono i protagonisti di tutto ciò. Lo dico io.
Ikutsuki-san.
I guess? Why are you here?
She is here merely to fulfill her role.
Huh?
Ikutsuki-san, what's this all about?
You said the Dark Hour and Tartarus would disappear if we defeated the 12 Shadows. That's why we fought so hard. But now...
What is your intention? It was all a lie, wasn't it? You knew from the beginning that the Dark Hour wouldn't disappear.
Excellent deduction, Mitsuru. Unfortunately, your realization has come too late.
Ho detto che era cattivo questo.
No. You tricked us?
Everything is as I planned. It is not unexpected that the Dark Hour and Tartarus remain. In fact, I never intended for you to rid the world of them. Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
The 12 Shadows were parts of a whole. They were destined to be reunited, and that was accomplished in no small part. Soon, Death, the Almighty, shall arise and bring forth the fall.
Death?
What are you talking about?
The end of all shall come and free this world from despair, the death of everything, but also the beginning.
What is he saying? Is he out of his mind?
10 years ago, I too was a scientist for the project we've spoken of. The experiment went awry, but that is not why the Dark Hour and Tartarus were born. They manifested as a result of harvesting the Shadow's power, just as the experiment was designed to do. That is why your grandfather gathered so many shadows.
That can't be.
People have filled the world, yet turned it into a void. The only hope of salvation lies in ruin, according to the prophecy. The fall will be orchestrated by the prince, and once the prince has delivered us all, he shall rule the new world as king. The man who tried it 10 years ago failed, but I will not.
Man, he's totally lost it.
I apologize for deceiving you, but this was for your sake as well. If you follow me for just a little while longer,
You call that
Infatti sembrava strano, cioè questo era lo individuo si da subito.
In the video from my father, he said to defeat the shadows. Was that a lie too?
Ah, he did record that himself. Of course, I had to make some modifications.
You doctored it?
I corrected it. Your father was a superb scientist. He may not have known it, but I truly respected him, while others focused on the Shadow's abilities. He explored much more important things, but unfortunately, he could not comprehend the magnificent potential of the fall.
He left that recording at the expense of his life.
It would seem so, but it did prove rather useful, so I'm sure he's happy.
So you were behind it all? You used both me and my father.
Used is such an ugly word. It was for the sake of the world, so how could it be wrong?
Our role is to correct the mistakes of the past. And we intend to do just that.
Hey, wait.
How disappointing. I had hoped you would see the light, but you are just children after all. I suppose it can't be helped. Igus, the time has come for you to fulfill your role. Capture them and prepare them to be sacrificed.
Understood. Energy output at maximum. Igus, what's wrong? Igus, please. Engaging.
Davvero? No, combattiamo contro. Perché purtroppo questa versione non c'ha i filmati. Wow.
What the hell?
What is this?
Damn it! I can't get these off.
Già, sei stato un palato, no, palato no. Crocifisso.
Yakutski, what is the meaning of this?
It is just as it appears. They are to be sacrifices, harbingers of the fall. The arrangements are complete. The prophecy shall be fulfilled.
What?
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna rip your head off!
My, what a commotion. Igus, direct your aim at Mr. Kirijo.
Affirmative.
Father!
You traitor.
Of course not. You know your father was an unlucky man. Even you, his son, after all this time, do not understand his vision.
My father was wrong. Death is a deliverance. That is not an ideology anyone should ever embrace.
Fool! You are but a nuisance now. Igus, go on ahead and give this man his honorable deliverance.
Wait! Please,
What are you doing, Fine. I'll do this myself. 10 years! I've wasted 10 long years! I'm not like your father. I won't make any exceptions. What?
Si sono sparati a Vicenza.
Father!
Damn it! Igus,
Execute the sacrifices.
Igus!
Snap out of it!
Finish them, Igus!
Oh. Ci ha massacrato, siamo tutti morti. No, ci ha liberato.
Igus!
What? You damn defective machine! You're all alone now. It looks like this is it, Mr. Chairman. You don't get it, do you? It's useless to search for hope or reasons to live in this pathetic world. A world this depraved must be started over from the beginning. And then, I will rule over the new world.
Lui?
I was so close.
How did it come to this? Eccochi-san.
Father! Father! Father. One time my father made a promise. He swore that he would atone for endangering our generation. But I wanted him to live. I became a persona user to protect him.
Ok, quindi abbiamo finito? No, perché ha detto che comunque l'ora buia non è finita. Beh, la campanella è suonata dopo scuola. Ok, quindi direttamente alla telecomando, quindi ancora non posso parlare.
The chairman's room has been cleared at...
Well, that's no surprise, considering what he did.
Igus isn't here either. I just can't believe all this.
It's in the papers, too. Sudden death of Kirijo's group CEO. They blame it on illness, though.
Yeah, it's never the truth.
Nope.
Mitsuru-senpai's not here, huh?
She's an only child, so there's a lot of matters to be settled, including a funeral and the family business. I'm sure she'll be busy for at least a week.
That sounds rough. I hope she'll be okay.
So, what are we supposed to do now? What'll happen to Chidori?
No word yet. They're probably too busy to be thinking about that. In fact, the entire Kirijo group must be in a state of shock.
I hope Igus is all right.
Yeah.
What the hell? Am I just supposed to wait for them to get their act together?
Mitsuru is meeting with the board of directors. That might explain the delay.
I see. But still, what are we going to do? We have no idea how to get rid of the Dark Hour. We don't even know what we're fighting against.
What was that he said about the fall? What would have happened if we'd been sacrificed?
There are so many unanswered questions.
Chiedere la
Yeah,
Regis.
but standing around here won't solve anything, right?
True, but there is one thing we know. Tartarus is still around, and there's a bunch of shadows inside it. We should train so we're ready for whatever it is we might have to face.
I agree.
All right, let's break for tonight. Rest yourselves well, even if you can't sleep.
Got it.
I hear...
C'è sta Feros là, ragazzino, quello che appare durante la notte che la famiglia di Yukawa,
Yukari-chan.
che adesso se ne andrà.
What's this? A disc? There were traces of a video on the chairman's hard drive. Most of it was deleted, but I was able to restore some of it. I thought you might like to see it. Thanks, Fuka. I'll watch it later. Uh-huh. Make sure that you do. So it's just a normal DVD? Alright, let's see what's on.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should have never even been conceived. That's why I had to interrupt it. However, in doing so, I set free a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price. Please listen carefully. I cannot stress this enough. You must not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
Huh? This part's...
I wasn't able to stop this madness.
Ah, non bisogna dare.
He won't listen no matter what I say. He's under the devil's spell. Now the shadows are trying to eat one another. But if they're reunited, then we are all doomed. I'll say this once more. Leave the shadows be.
This is the original video. Before Eccochi changed, Dad tried to stop the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one favor to ask. Whoever finds this, please, give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon. And I'm sorry to break that promise, but I want you to know. Daddy was the happiest man on earth when he was with you.
Dad...
I love you, Yukari. Please, take care of yourself.
Esploso.
I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in him. Are you listening, Dad? It took a while, but I finally got your message.
E quindi mo che fai però? Cioè, fammi capire. Vediamo un po' come diventa adesso. Bella. Easy te.
I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted.
Bene ragazzi, anche questa puntata di Persona 3 Portable per PC è conclusa. Abbiamo sconfitto la 12ª Ombra, la luna crescente, e niente, insomma, alla fine il nostro presidente si è rivelato essere un bastardo, ma io questo l'avevo capito praticamente dall'inizio perché era una figura un po' losca, cioè un po' ambigua, e niente, praticamente non bisognava uccidere le 12 ombre, perché se uccise in realtà si sarebbero riunite e riunendole praticamente finisce il mondo in un certo modo, ma non abbiamo ancora capito che cosa succede. Quindi niente, dobbiamo scoprirlo andando avanti, vedere un po' appunto che cosa succederà e quali altri mostri si celereranno dietro. Abbiamo sconfitto anche i due strega, quei due pischelli, diciamo, quello Gesù e l'altro quello insomma vestito non so come, e niente, va bene, quindi andremo avanti. Come sempre, se vi è piaciuto il video mettete un like e ricordatevi soprattutto di iscrivervi al mio canale RaistlinGamer. Ciao e alla prossima!